I'm the youngest of three siblings. Growing up, it was pretty obvious I was the odd one out. My brother and sister were everything my parents could brag about: steady jobs, big houses, perfect marriages. They were the kind of children parents love to show off at family gatherings. And then there was me. I quit my corporate job 2 years ago to start a small business. I'm proud of what I've built, but to my parents, it's not stable or traditional. They've always made subtle digs about my choices, and over time, I learned to brush them off. But deep down, the tension was always there. A few weeks ago, I was scrolling through Instagram when I saw something that stopped me in my tracks. My cousin had posted a story from a family reunion, a big one. Everyone was there: my brother, my sister, aunts, uncles, cousins, everyone except me. At first, I thought maybe I'd missed the invite, but when I texted my siblings, no one responded. That's when I knew something was wrong. I called my mom, trying to keep my voice casual. "Was there a family reunion?" I asked. There was a long pause before she said, "Oh, we didn't think you'd want to come. You're always so busy with your little business." Her words hit me like a punch to the gut. It wasn't an oversight. They had decided not to invite me. I decided I wasn't going to let them pretend I didn't exist. I showed up unannounced with a box of homemade cookies in hand. The moment I walked in, the room went silent. My mom tried to play it off like it was no big deal, but the tension was palpable. Then, my sister announced she was pregnant, and the room erupted in cheers. No one even glanced at me. That's when I snapped. I stood up and announced my own news. I was engaged. The room went silent again. My brother accused me of making everything about myself, and my mom tried to brush it off. But for the first time, I didn't back down. I told them, my engagement is just as important as anyone else's news. And then I left. Later that night, I got a message from my cousin. She sent me screenshots from a family group chat I hadn't been invited to. My mom had been talking about me behind my back, calling me a disappointment and saying my engagement didn't compare to my sister's pregnancy. It was heartbreaking, but it was also the proof I needed. I shared the screenshots in the family group chat and finally called them out on their behavior. My dad called a week later, trying to apologize, but my mom doubled down. She accused me of trying to steal my sister's spotlight and said maybe it was better if I didn't come to family events anymore. That was the final straw. I realized I didn't need their approval to be happy. My fiancé and I decided to throw our own engagement party, surrounded by people who truly supported us. It was small, intimate, and full of love. For the first time, I felt seen and valued for who I am, not who my family wanted me to be. Looking back, I realized I'd spent so much of my life trying to fit into a mold I was never meant to fit. My family's inability to see my worth wasn't a reflection of me. It was a reflection of them. I'm done chasing after people who make me feel like I'm not enough. I'm choosing myself, and it feels pretty damn good. If you've ever felt like the odd one out in your family, I want you to know this. You don't have to beg for love or approval. You are enough, just as you are. Surround yourself with people who see your worth and celebrate you for who you are. Thanks for letting me share my story. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if this resonated with you. See you in the next video.